Hi everyone, I did an investigation of Borley Rectory, the church, because obviously the rectory's not there anymore. It got burnt down twice. The first time it burnt half of it down and it was rebuilt, and I think the whole thing was burnt down and just and they then rebuilt it. And the second time it burnt down, it suspected arson, and now all there's left apparently is just rubble. And I did an investigation at the church, which was very interesting. Got really good EVPs, got very good spirit box session. I'll show you all the spirit box sessions I did. Some was really good, and also it used to be really haunted at the rectory and it's now gone over to the church. I know a lot of people do investigations and unfortunately people have vandalised, so now the church is now locked, so no one can go in there. I mean, unless you are on a service, but it's quite sad that you can't go in there and take some pictures. But obviously it's been locked, and because people decided they'll just vandal it, so they've locked it now. I'm going to go on and show you some of EVPs. I did get some, there's basically a word generator, so within magnetic field, it basically, how it's meant to work is spirits can theoretically interfere with the magnetic field, and then they can basically pull out words from a dictionary, and then basically from that dictionary they can basically make words, and then the word then gets put on your screen. That's what it's been theorized. That's how spirit can actually communicate with you by interfering with the magnetic field. So yeah, I'm just gonna pause the video and I'll show you some of the words which I've got. So hold on a second. So yeah, so I'm just gonna read out a couple of the words. I think the first word that came up was I'm scared. And then the word after that was Carl. So I'm guessing that's the name of the spirit in the what says to haunt the spirit haunts the church. There's none there, but also there's been hauntings in the church. So I think the name Carl's possibly the one who is haunting at the church. And then we got monster, which I have to this day don't know what monster means. Does that mean because there was a fairy, there was I don't know historical, but there was this nun was actually there was two versions, that she was murdered or she was bricked up alive and died. So that could be her saying it was a monster, in the fact that it was horrific what happened. And we've got that, and then we got another one what said bless you, bless. I was actually directly underneath a grave what actually did say bless. And then after that I had you're listening. Obviously I was listening what was going on, and because obviously I'm obviously medium, so I got the feeling that the spirits there's probably when I was there was probably two spirits that stood out for me. The one was the feeling I've got, one was in the church, and the apparition which was it was a female apparition outside the church, which I've picked up on. And And then I got look to your right, and I looked to my right, and basically this, from my spiritual eye, just saw this this figure just standing near a grave. So I saw that, and then after that we had bit. So I don't know what bit is, and you can tabulate that to yourself. We had bit. We then had, I can't even say that name. It was something like Sergey, not Sergey. Something with Game of S, and I can't even remember it. And then, oh yeah, we had you. Then we had stop recording. Obviously I was recording at the time, so I did actually stop recording when that came through. And then it was one of the EVPs I've got, the spirit box session which I did, which I was directly walking, and I was saying, like, oh, because obviously there was a skeleton of what was brought from the rectory. A reverend actually buried it in the grounds of the church, gave it a proper burial. And I basically went over and I went, where are you buried? And it says, it's here. Then repeated. Then I asked the question again, and then it repeated it again, which is quite good, because that suggests intelligent response was actually saying, yes, it's there. But yeah, I'll leave you to listen to the spirit box sessions. So bye.
The woman is atrocious. And they lead to millions so that it can never.
Is the nun here? Who haunts the church? About the skulls. What was found buried here. You know about that? Was it you? Who's in here? Sounds really stupid.
Finishing run.